Hey, yeah, this my common flow ain't common though. I'm a Commodore, these niggas more dominoes. Saturn return got me feeling like it's time to go, so I'm staring in the magic mirror like dominoes. Come along, you know this your favorite song, baby. Whip a Toyota in my mind, it's a new Mercedes. Sober lately, been trying to get it together, pouring way more in myself. The rain could not stop this. Ain't rocking these crystals for optics, not a magic at play like Hogwarts. You know that we at war, so I'm loaded and mad focused like I wrote this. I add dosage of that dope shit, ain't no more hoping. Heart open, purse the beat like surgery till they heard of me. The urgency of leaving this planet didn't occur to me. The 17 dark dreams and odd things happened in reality. That was not me. Fuck that. Toe tags and dirty rags to riches, mad stitches, but the pain made me strong. So when the vision came along, wasn't nothing to write me a new song. Transmuted into righting my wrongs, and now we gone. The worst thing you could ever ask is how long. When the time come along, you'll know it. Real gem from a poet, myself who I owe it to. Even when shit uncomfortable, remember to change the view. Davey.
Another lecture, ain't no pressure for these peons. By the time they catch up, homie, we gone. Fly out the sky, get you high like the weed strong. Beast to the grave, damn day, we be on. 10 years plus, like car seats, I'm strapped in. Never gotta worry what'd happen if I tapped in. Now I'm the captain, I steer the ship. Saturn return, let it burn, look more, not the spirit rich. I got a fever pitch, living out of Boston. Women kind of view stunning Steve Austin. Virgo moon, temperament is placid, but walking through my 12 is like tripping off on acid. We got an army of light, you not scaring us. Light workers came here to fight, word to Aquarius. I do my shit in the sky, you know it, man. Slap a fool, call me Gemini, man.
I'm so sincere, won't live a lie. I don't believe you've grown at all. Watch me progress, won't see me focus. You said you love me, nah, but you tripping when I leave. Got you acting so broken hearted. I've already filled your spot. Bet it's hard to believe my evolution since we started. You said you love me, nah, but you tripping when I leave. Got you acting so broken hearted. I've already filled your spot. Bet it's hard to believe my evolution. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. Now you can't touch me, you can't love me, you can't fuck me anymore, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. Now you can't touch me, you can't love me. Whoa. Whoa. I called 1,000 times, tried to compromise, but I made up my mind to leave all things behind. Mercury retrograde, got you missing what you know. It's better to separate past experiences from the new. You said you love me, nah, but you tripping when I leave. Got you acting so broken hearted. I've already filled your spot. It's hard to believe my evolution since we started. Now you said you love me, nah, but you tripping when I leave. Got you acting so broken hearted. I've already filled your spot. I bet it's hard to believe. I bet it's hard to believe. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. Now you can't touch me, you can't love me, you can't fuck me anymore, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. I cut the cord, bitch. I cut the cord. Now you can't touch me, you can't love me. If you're living in the past, ground yourself in what you have. Some old things ain't meant to last. Learn the lesson, now you know. We were always meant to grow. Self-reflection turns to gold. If you're living in the past, ground yourself in what you have. Some old things ain't meant to last.
If it ain't authentic, I don't want it.
Anything that I want to. I can do anything that I want to. Yeah, I can do anything, even if I just had a little change in my heart. You know I got the magic. What I touch turns to gold. Attracted just like static. Nothing's impossible. Sorry if I'm dramatic. Not meant to fit your mold. No, I'm not cookie cutter. I'm an original. 1982 digital Chrysler convertible. All real, just so you know this ain't no GMO. And anything I want, I can have it. Get money's a habit. What comes being a bad bitch? You're still tryna get dripped. I've been had it. These hoes try to copy me, but they ain't in my bracket. I shine brighter than the diamonds with that Fendi jacket. If it ain't authentic, y'all could have it. Do anything that I want to. Yeah,
it's yours, just imagine it and grab it. Be aware of your habits, work toward it till you have it, and discover that you magic. Our existence ain't scholastic, it's unexplained just like magic. I've been in pain, I've been happy, I've been estranged, I've been tapped, and it's your story to tell. Your words affect how it happens. Your life could be hella heaven. It's all about how you grasp it. I can't call it, but I can. I'm psychic when I'm most active. Eating well, working out, and relaxing. Drinking less, making more. Now I'm naturally proactive. Cause the bullshit gon' come. That's just energy reenacting. It don't disappear. That shit spin up like some narcos clapping. Ain't hit what they was after. Make your goals your target. Practice like I can do anything that I want to. I can do anything, even if I just had a little change in my heart that I want to.
Hey, take my hand again. Take my plant. Take my plant. Take my hand again. Take my plant. Read about it. Leash is easy, heavy clouded, feeble knees. Like my step, no thanks. I'm impressed, okay. I digress, through my chest, try my best, but you choose Simon says, until you wanna say you're on a race. Till then, I'm a silent sage, like the way with marijuana haze. In a lot of pain, had a lot of weight. Ain't know how to talk about it. Kept shit for the hideaway. I felt safe knowing hiding places. Self-hate wear a lot of faces. Self-hate got a lot of hugs. Self-hate got a lot of patience. Self-hate got arranged with Dr. Strangers in some Cabo basements. I'm highly favored. If you try to bet on me, you'll see the odds are tapered. Get some good teeth movement. I was in the me movement. I don't feel bad about it, no. I just wanna be included. Now I know it's into it. Everything you need into it. I don't let it go to head, that's the older legend. I don't feel stupid. My life built synagogue. I make shit fall from the fucking sky. I make money grow on trees. I make y'all ponder why y'all never go and touch the Z. I understand it's much implied. Why the fuck can y'all fuck with me? Why can't y'all fucking see? Light got you on a fucking leash. You try living like a leech. Now you're stuck living on a knee. Caught up in the king of disrespect. Should've seen how I summoned me. Summer breeze in a sort of fake. Yeah, now I gotta pump some keys. Yeah, now I got my lungs squeezing. Lush reason, trust we can do this. I make me music. I make we music. I make we I make steam music. I make squeak. I make we music. I think we do this. I say we tune this. I say we brew this. I say we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, ooh, hi. Ooh, hi. Hey.
With this timing I'm on, can't fuck with this rhyming I'm on. Seen them talk, now all of them gone. Seen that dog, I gave it a bomb. They like, what is he on? On God, all you my sons. On God, I kill you for fun. On God, there can only be one. Call me Unc, now watch me walk it out. It's on sight, we blast, not talk it out. Kill you goofies, fuckers you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. 26-year-old dropout. Made 6 figures when I clocked out. Mama said, get my degree, got that with a breeze. Now I rock when my cock out.
Put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on Yah, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on we, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Edith. See the facade. facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3.
Another soul I'm out here slaying, another body out there decaying, another false god y'all obeying, another lie getting paraded. Live the truth, watch me demonstrate it. Showed you love even though you hate it. Know the day that your death is fated. I'll make sure that I never say it. Really, I'm not the one to play with. When I knock on that door, it's time to let go. Just give me your soul. I sever that cord, you lose the control. I'm racking up spirits, they racking up dough. Dealing that peace on the low. I cheat on my goals, my words really go. Got more than enough, but it's time to get more.
Put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on ya, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on we, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Eve. Facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3. Please just
call me Unc, now watch me walk it out. It's on sight, we blast, not talk it out. Kill you goofies, fuck is you talk about? Don't give a fuck what you talk about. 34-year-old tapped in, driver's seat, I'm strapped in. Serving all over your lane, I must be insane. Dying, I'm laughing.
put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on Yah, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on we, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Eve. See the facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3.
Can't fuck with this time and I'm on. Can't fuck with this rhyming I'm on. Seen them talk, now all of them gone. Seen that dog, I gave it a bone. They like, what is he on? On God, all you my sons. On God, I kill you for fun. On God, it can only be.
Oh, shit. You better believe it. Walk him down, peace dealer. You've seen Blue's Clues dun, 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 go through the screen, come out your phone or computer. Walk them down. What's good, y'all? Appreciate you. We're here, y'all. It is happening officially. Okay, 9 degrees, new moon. Put that on Shiva and just watch what happens. Yeah. Shout out to Akash. Appreciate all you. We're gonna revisit a couple concepts, and yeah, you could look at this as the culmination and the fulfillment of everything that you have spent since late March into April. Okay. Activating, which I'll actually show you right now. This was about a year ago. And about a year ago, you had activated God's promise on your life. This was actually the first Sun-Saturn conjunction that we had in 30 years. We know because in 2023, the conjunction happened at the end of Aquarius. And around this time last year, we had just began to draft this initial contract. So the reason why that's relevant is, as you can see, in 2024, Saturn is 20 degrees, which means that we have gone an entire cycle, an entire 365 days, activating the contract and coming back around to sign the final contract. That's like maybe you signed a contract with a record label. They gave you some money in advance for one album. You use that money to like release the album, promote the album, and then you're coming back around and they are assessing your performance to renegotiate this next go around. Or you're playing football or basketball and they signed you on a 1-year contract. In this case, we're talking about your track and field, right? And you want to take into account what it is or everything that you believed last year and how that's shaping everything that you're believing this year. Because I know in a short year, I hit a parlay, I corrected my status, we mobbed out as Infinity Gang, we had an entire I Told You So tour. I think everything we predicted last year came true verbatim, exactly as predicted. You know, nothing new for us really. But yeah, so not only is this coming back around to fulfill this, but the reason why I'm pausing to really express and explain this is since you activated this commitment, right? So much has happened within this 12-month cycle. All right, so much. Like you, I can already name you 2 or 3 that people are still talking about out. But you know, the reason why I want to reference, the reason why we need to go back into last year is because everything with Saturn is karmic. And some of you signed, if not all of you, you signed very important karmic contracts. Okay. Let's akin it to like an insurance contract, right? They're a system of beliefs. Mind you, this is your Noah's Ark ride, right? There's a system of beliefs. Yeah, I noticed the name change, by the way. Double shot of Venus. I was like, that's fire. There's a certain level of beliefs, right, that you, or a system of beliefs you held out in faith to maintain integrity towards. You were building this arc, right? It's almost as if it's like, oh, hey, we want you to do this. And you were like, those go against my beliefs. I was promised A, B, C, D. I'm prepared to do D, E, F. Everything that got in the way of D, E, F, you made sure not to do because you maintain integrity of these beliefs. So everyone around the world activated this cycle, but not everybody actually, you know what I'm saying, maintain those beliefs. You know, maybe at the first sign of difficulty, they just kind of let go of the beliefs because it wasn't real enough for them, or they were able to adjust the beliefs into something that works more for them, or that, you know, some people are able to maintain original beliefs. The reason why that's significant is, you know, I'm just using DEF as an example, but this may have opened you up to be, of course, targeted. All right. Given that the arc you built that people tried to sink, right? And thank you. The Show Improved tour was very amazing, very, very important. And the reason why it's very important is, you know, the beliefs you activated put you on a course that may have removed leverage that other belief systems you've been conditioned to believe have been placed on you ever since you were a little child, through the school system, through your society, friends, family, people indirectly or directly related to you, right? They have been reinforcing beliefs that put you in a certain box or reflect a certain image that these structures have about you. Without saying you're breaking out the matrix, you had activated a system of beliefs that represents 30 years worth of your conscious development that you signed with the universe. This is between you and God. It's like, this is everything I believe about myself, about my life, about life, right? And certain aspects of those beliefs may clash directly with what other people believe about you, what other people believe about your age, what other people believe about your status, anything, right? And your mission was to maintain the authenticity of these beliefs, North Node Aries, through this whole cycle. That was it. You know, some of you may have believed that you are worth more, and other people may have believed you are worth less. Let's kind of use that example, right? Basically, throughout this year, everyone who believes you are worth more aligned with these beliefs. Everyone who believed you were worth less in some way or another, directly or indirectly, aided or were directly a part of resisting you, challenging your actions. Every action you took this previous cycle supported these beliefs because your beliefs directly influence your actions, right? So the inevitable clashes, the resistance, which creates voltage, the friction, right? But most importantly, the supernatural black magic juju and the vibrational energetic jumping that has come as a result of you tying out to your faith. All the opportunities, the people who've been spreading word behind your back, the negative energy being projected. The reason why this is important is you held out on faith to commit to these beliefs. By Virgo season, you made them real as a part of your life. Okay. You did that on behalf of this contract through Saturn with the universe. So, why is that significant? Because you're coming back around this year, and now everything that you have gone through as a result of that, you are cashing out on. You are getting ready to experience the most legendary clapback sequence of all time. I think it's very important to mention that. Let me give you context. Right now, we're going to activate this final fantasy, the last Saturn Neptune, by 2026. This activation happens exclusively in Aries. So this year to next year is the final rollout that transitions the contract that's going to bring in the new world order. Okay. And that's why I wanted you to see 2024 as part one and 2025 as part two, because this part two is clapping back. Remember, Saturn is karma. So everything that everyone has done to impede on your beliefs of being limitless or worth more, they're going to die. They're going to suffer degrading defeats. This is reflected on a collective level. All that they have been able to do at this point was cope, make lies, and create narratives. We've seen them go out sad, and now it's good riddance. Pack up, pack them, get them the fuck out of here. That's the energy. We are throwing out the trash as we step into a new world. And that's why I'm saying your integrity and your willingness to maintain that integrity was all you really needed. Because where all they have is coping to do, now the veil is being cut through these illusions where it is only authenticity moving forward in the merit of what you have to show for that and the fruit that you actually have to show for what you sowed and what you reaped from what you sowed. This is now everything, totality Saturn, that not only this new moon is activating to set in, but that's the most important thing to look at with this new moon. It is kicking off with the fulfillment and the full experience of the integrity you have maintained. Okay. So all year. So you're going to see a very all the masks and the acting, self-assured that things are okay, all that's going to be crumbling. And not because of anything singling them out. This pressure is going to hit everybody, but you maintain the integrity. So that pressure is going to crystallize into diamonds. And for those who are just really faking it, they're going to die. You're going to get ready to see a lot of people die. And I mean, there's been excess death already, but that was just the precursor. Okay. It's death to the fugazi. And this isn't in a targeted way. You're going to know based on how, and I'm not talking about just people dying. I'm not saying anyone who dies, it's because they didn't, get the job right. You'll know what I'm talking about. You're going to see how people's actions directly led to their death, how people's false beliefs and the way that they're not real directly lead them to make stupid decisions that are going to get them killed. So like this is affecting everybody. You're going to be tested with these beliefs, but you maintained integrity in these beliefs. Okay, so that's what's going to activate, right? But I wanted to bring back this past year because this contract we did last year not only is being fulfilled, what makes this a part of this legendary comeback, the North Node that was in Aries that's now in Pisces is now producing the experience of this judgment. And this is where I want to speak of the demoralization. For those of you who've been feeling into a lot of this psychic attack, it's not really just psychic attack. It was guilt and shame matrix manipulation in order to deter you from your beliefs, because no one can stop you from believing what you believe. But if we can get a collective frequency and vibration of multitudes of perspectives that echo their belief in you being less than you are, you needing to be ashamed, guilty because of their perspective of what you did in the past, none of this shit matters. All that it is for you to adjust your beliefs, for you to feel so bad about yourself that you no longer believed what God promised for you. This is the work of the accuser. All right, the accuser of our brethren is this overzealous prosecutor that wants you to feel bad because you didn't live up to its standards. Oh, you're not good enough for God's promise. You're not good enough for God's promise. You believe you're this and that and this and that and this and that, but they're really just weak and stupid little bitches. All right, WLB or SLB for short. Harvard and Yale studied this nature of bitches who are stupid and weak in the 60s. They've been studying this for years. And why this is very significant is because now that you have not been tricked out of your position, you're ready to sow these seeds with this fulfillment. Boo freaking who. All right. And breaking through a very powerful element of this resistance is what's having you walk through with everything you believe. So this revisits the concepts we did coming through Aries. What were the affirmations? And if you're just joining us now, that's totally fine as well. Welcome to the gang. What affirmations we did last year to kind of account for this was the basic and standard: I am limitless. I have an unlimited amount of anything. Okay. And everything I do is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. We have each received results with this as well. Okay. So we're closing this out to reflect on the fulfillment of these beliefs. And if you would like to join us in this ceremony, all you have to do is submit your ticket per entry. Okay. You can stack on these affirmations or realizations, anything you want to say, but the base that'll get you in is: we believe we are limitless. We believe we have an unlimited amount of anything we want and desire. We got it. Everything in our life is perfect. Everything we do is perfect. That's it. all you have to do is recite that to gain entry. That is our collective intention. We're going to offer to sow the seeds of this new moon. Okay, you could say that. You could say a combination of anything you want to. That's it. So all you have to do is say, we know we're limitless, or we believe we're limitless. You know what I mean? It actually happened for me, no BS. Any kind of intention like that. The we brings in the universal collective sense of this. And that's it. All you have to do is move forward. And we're going to do an actual ritual, but all you have to do is move forward from this broadcast, fully believing that it's already happened. And that's what I'm going to explain over the next 2 weeks how everything we kicked off last year is not only segueing the reactivation of the final part of this cycle, right? But you're going to actually experience everything happening. So the North Node in Aries is what activated everything we're meant to do. So this was you setting up the dominoes. And now this new moon is you flicking the domino. Like this is Mercury flicking the domino, and everything's going to start happening. All right. This is the sequence with which we have found ourselves through. Okay. Now, is this the 2-cup ritual? I was thinking about that, but no, I just got 2 cups. I have soda in this one, and I have water in this one, and that made me think of Pisces. Oh, wow, 2 different liquids. But I don't know. I like that one. We are limitless because our Father is limitless. I love it. So, welcome to the Final Fantasy. Pluto in Aquarius is going to really segue more of an awakening of the force and this supernatural, knowledgeable remembrance of your divinity. Okay. Pluto in Capricorn was the surgery on your body. If we were all one collective body, we had surgery done on us, and that was since 2008. And then Neptune in Pisces since 2012 was the laughing gas, because this was very intense surgery. So they had to put you out. Okay, so we've been out of this since 2012. But now this is, with this new moon cycle, taking the laughing gas off. Like, we're done with the anesthetics. We're done with the surgery. Okay. I'm not going to say it was a spiritual BBL, but it was definitely a full body surgery to prepare for you to use the force with your body. Okay. So it's like you've been under this entire time. And let's say this was the old Kai ceremony that was done on Gohan, right? By the Elder Kai. You may not necessarily be aware of what has been happening to you for the last few years, right? You're going to segue the inducement of all the experiences that will actually begin to show you just how much you have awakened and ascended, as we are still only barely just getting started to evolve the next version of you and step you into this next level. So the first thing you really want to do, right, as the North Node is unleashing your literal potential, right, is what is everything that you imagine you deserve, you are, you have, you be, right? What is the Final Fantasy for you? I do have the Ultimate Manifestation playlist down below, so you can definitely step more into that. But what is everything, like past, present, and future, if it all existed now, what is the imagination in this fantasy factory of yours you are concocting? What would you be seeing? What would you be feeling? What would you be smelling? What would you be sensing? What would you be tasting, right? This is where you want to stay. Okay, stay in your imagination, because the seeds that we're planting are metaphysical seeds that are going to be directly shaped by your imagination. So double shot of Venus, beautiful. Double shot of Venus is such a badass. She has decided that she makes $3,000 a week in her account right now. Straight like that. She understands that as a part of Infinity Gang, we don't have limits. We are motherfucking limitless. Okay. So, like, we don't need to understand how that's going to happen. She's just decided she has 3K a week. She's imagining everything she's spending that 3K a week on. And even if right now that's not in her account, it's not like she has to spend money she doesn't have. She just knows she's thinking as and feeling as if she already has that in her account. She understands that she exists beyond time, so time just needs to catch up to her. Okay. And it was literally that simple. Now you can let muggles and normies try and trick you into believing this magic is just your imagination, but that's when you realize it is just our imagination. We know how to use it. Okay? So listen, this is the most important thing. I wanted to save time because I didn't want to say this while Neptune was still in Pisces. Look, I never want you to take me for the kind of person who feels like they're better than other people. Okay, we don't do this separation doctrine. But let me tell you, listen, do not let these muggles play you. Listen, you did not spend years mastering magical techniques to let some normie ass muggles tell you anything about what is real about what. And they don't even know like a earth spell. They don't even know how to do candle magic. Don't let don't let anyone who doesn't know their moon sign and can't do basic candle magic tell you anything about anything. Don't like they probably not even gonna make it into this new world, I'll be completely honest with you. Don't let anybody who can't even do a normal tarot reading tell you about what they think about tarot. This is your decision movie. You can't just be like, my normie and muggle friend said that I can't do this. We gonna be looking at you like you're crazy. No offense. No offense. Leave that in the 2010s and the 2020s. We're not doing that moving forward. This is a whole new cycle. This is a whole new world. You don't have these excuses anymore. Don't be saying, oh, my muggle family member doesn't really like when I do. You gonna let a muggle tell you what to do? You gonna let a muggle tell you what to do? You're gonna let a normie tell you what to do? You can't be Infinity Gang. You can't be Infinity Gang. What kind of limit is this? Like that's just not gonna fly. I thought you manifest your reality. How you gonna let a muggle tell you what we doing out here? And these muggles still love Harry Potter. Okay, listen, these muggles dress up as you for Halloween. Remember that. They dress up as the Wizard of Halloween. You're that wizard witch every day. You gonna let them tell you what's what? Is that what we're doing? That's why I said, what is this final thing? I hope that woke some of you up. You know I don't like the muggle word, but sometimes the muggles get to muggling. And I have to call it out. It is what it is. Okay. So don't They don't even know candle magic. That we're not doing this. We're not doing this. You do not need a compromise this late in the game. All right. We are the state legislature allowing this. Okay. We maneuver through and interpret these laws. Every day they muggle and muggle and muggling. Oh, God, don't get me started. All right, so we're not doing this. There's no excuses. Okay, a muggle can't stop me from doing nothing. A magician or a muggle, okay? And that's it. And that's it. Thank you for the gifts of the membership. So keep that in mind, guys, because the game is changing in front of your eyes. This new moon is the first major game changer of this year. This full moon, this new moon, full moon, okay? And this is getting ready to fundamentally change everything you've ever believed about everything. So this very impressionable perspective that we're activating, which is new magic, you don't want to, in your mood, maintain beliefs that entertain that you're less than you are. Just believe I'm basically saying, believe you are the badass you were born to be. Believe you are a mother effing badass. That's really it. Believe you're the most magical being to ever magic. This is like the only new moon that you get extra points for being Delulu. Like Virgo new moons, Virgos usually want you to be analytical. Like you can get away with that with the full moon. Virgo kind of wants you to be more real. The Pisces supports Delulu. Pisces wants to see you believe in yourself. Like, let me show you the difference. Virgo is socially centered. They're having to deal with real people and not just, imagine things. So like Virgo doesn't want to blow smoke up your butt. And like, if you're putting out an album, right? Virgo isn't really believing in you like that. Virgo's going to be like, you need to work on track number 6. Like I like track 5, but track 3 is kind of trash. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like now Pisces is the opposite, right? Pisces wants you to be Delulu. Pisces wants you to be, when you say, this is the greatest album ever, Pisces be like, yeah. And be like, this is greater than even the Beatles and Michael Jackson. And then Pisces be like, I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Delulu. You just need to believe. Or Saturn will check you on it and be like, oh, okay, you can't dream big enough. All right, you too good to dream bigger, don't you? You think, okay, you too good to dream bigger. You have to really see the limit of your dreams and then dream some more. If you don't laugh at your dreams, they're not big enough. Okay. There we go. Andrea knows she's the sexiest. Okay. All right. I heard that little pause was a pregnant. What? Okay. So yeah, the more fun you have with this, the better. In 2 weeks, when the moon is in Virgo, we're going to start to understand the real analytical basis of these new beliefs, which over the next 6 months in Virgo season, we'll be aware are our lifestyle. But as we get into 6 months from now, unlike last year, you're going to realize that's where the new pillars of the new age are set. Pluto, Aqua, Saturn, Aries, and Neptune in Aries, Uranus, and Gemini. So by the time we're integrating these beliefs, GTA 6 is probably out. And, new technology is going to inspire us moving forward in ways we could have never imagined being taken advantage. Innovating society. We could have never imagined that happening. So yes, this is just very magical because these beliefs, really put us there. I've been excited for Virgo season every year since 2020 when they started gaslighting the shit out of us. But I would say, no, okay, they've been doing that, but when they really started ramping it up. But like, I would say this Pisces season, because of the eclipses and maybe Sag season. No, I think I'm excited for Cancer season. I'm excited for Cancer season because of Jupiter and Cancer. The new wave, the new tidal wave is coming. Cancer season, Jupiter, Sun, Cancer, new moon. I'm definitely excited. New wave, new talent. I think it's going to really dawn the Renaissance over the rest of the decade in all fields. So we'll see if we're not in World War III by then. That'll be really cool. So yeah, this is it, guys. Mercury at the tail end of Pisces is giving us max processing element of our imagination, coding what we can be aware we're imagining. So yeah, this is also going to activate the causality of the supernatural potential you had unlocked previous to you surpassing the limits of belief itself. And yeah, so here's what we're going to do with this ceremony. Okay. Basically, your ticket in was, of course, we believe we're limitless. We believe we have a limit on anything. We believe everything is perfect, but we can really do, we believe we're limitless, right? We believe we the shit. We believe we're divine, right? So basically, and shout out to my trans divine people, I want you to imagine the ideal scenario. Like if everything that you wish to come true, right? And I like to akin wishing with Pisces because Pisces is a genie. I don't think you guys know Pisces are genies. Everything that you wish could come true. I want you to imagine that it has all come true. Now, I am issuing a stern warning here. Given that we are literally in a new moon cycle and there's 300 people plus watching, right? If you're on IG, you might want to come on YouTube because in 5 minutes, they're going to cut it off. But everything you wish is going to begin to happen. All right. This is going to hypercharge your intention. You're going to have 300 plus people wishing for your wish to come true. So I had to issue the stern warning because you leaving this broadcast is going to trigger and segue this through, I think, immediately. Okay. So basically, all I want you to do is to just imagine everything you wish for. Your entrance into this exclusive club, Club Infinite. Oh God, I'm sorry, Club Infinite. All you have, that's it. All you have to do is just literally imagine everything you wish for right now. But you have to be cool. You have to wish that it's happening right now. All you have to do is just imagine that it's happening right now. If you can maintain this state, be as delulu as you want to, you're automatically in the club. Okay. We're going to charge the energy. I'm going to need your help for this, guys. What we're going to do is I'm going to explain to you over the next 2 weeks how everything you are wishing for is unfolding, starting by it happening right now to 2 weeks with the moon in Virgo, where your subconscious is going to guide you towards an analytical, practical understanding of how this is actually all happening right now. All right. Your mission, should you choose to believe, your mission, should you choose to accept, is to believe that it's all happening right now. That's all you gotta do. And then in 2 weeks from now, right, you're going to release this because you're already going to understand how it's happening. And then you could just let it happen so that in 6 months from now, you'll be aware in Virgo how it's all happened. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to exercise the power of imagination. First of all, you should be excited, right? Someone, double shot of Venus already has that 3K a week. How excited are you right now? You don't have to you don't have to feel excited. You could feel chill. But like, how does that feel that you just gave yourself that? There's some people watching this that are going to imagine it, and then they're going to go back to their other master, right? You are making the decision to serve a new master. You cannot serve two masters. So you can't imagine, I make $500,000 a minute. I got all the cool things in my life and I'm awesome. And then after this live ends, you go back to, oh, damn, how am I going to pay my bills? Oh, shit, what? You're serving two masters. So you have to decide, are you Magic Gang? Like, are you really Infinity Gang? Are you really Infinity Gang? Or are you a muggle? Look, if you're a muggle, we don't hate muggles over here. If you don't believe in this magic shit, you're welcome here. We're gonna clown you, but like, goodbye. Like, this is not the place for you. This is not the place. We inspire belief in capability you are told doesn't even exist. So it is what it is. If you're not a muggle, if you are Infinity Gang, then you are aware that you have never not been manifesting. Every day of your life since birth, you have been manifesting. You have been creating magic. Even coming up to this moment, I guarantee you have at least 5 real life experiences of you manifesting and creating what you thought of and making it happen, whether through practical means, whether through supernatural means, right? So we already have the proof of concept. We already know that you got it like that. So with 300 people plus strong, let's get it in. Thank you for being here. And I want you to just activate this fountain. Like, I feel chill. I have it set in my mind that every single person here in this chat, we're in a party right now. I know deep down inside, we're all going to meet physically. We're all going to be celebrating our accomplishments. I'm literally imagining right now all of us living in the state of everything we wished for, and we're just sharing with each other. Oh, this is what I believe. Look. This is what we brought in. We're chilling, right? I really do believe we are all limitless. You guys have shown me countless examples and proof of this, right? So, like, that's it. There's a month ahead. Disclose your desired outcome if you want a cat boss, right? Everything that you're wishing. And after I break down, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to imagine, okay, we're going to imagine everything, and I'm imagining everything. I already feel at ease because I'm already feeling everything that I've been intending for, wishing for. It's here. I know I'm going to take action afterwards, but it's already here. I'm taking action as the person who has already had it. Okay, pika, pika, pika. So once you make this decision, there's no going back. Magic is infinite and it's for all of us. So what we're going to do, you guys are going to help me. I'm going to be summoning Gemini magic. I'm going to be talking, and I'm going to be providing illumination over the next 2 weeks. As I'm doing that, let's collab. I need you to just generate imagination magic. You're holding space by imagining how not only what you're wishing is happening, but how it ties in. Then after I do that, what we're going to do is we're going to pull a quick pick a card reading. Okay. And you're going to pull a card that will reflect maybe the theme around the intention that you want to step in through this. And then we're all going to make a wish and intend that everyone else's intentions and wishes come true. So 300 plus people are going to be imagining holding space, and then we're going to be charging that energy as I'm explaining it. We're going to do a quick pick a card, and then at the peak of this intention setting, 300 plus people are going to set the intention for your intention to come true. We're going to end the broadcast, and that's it. And after we end the broadcast, you just need to move forward as if it's already happening. All right. So I'm going to break down how over the next 2 weeks, you're going to understand how this is already happening. I have everything I need when I need it. My life is perfect. Okay. Will some of you, fall into worry and anxiety and slip up and remember that you're in a human form, or forget that you are divinity in a human form? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If you cry, if you're worried, if you're whatever, that's cool. Just don't stay there. Get back up and remember these beliefs. Remember who you are. Okay? And that requires belief. This all gets to be easy. Your wildest dreams are just a stepping stone. If you would like tools, if any of you would like tools in order to help you do this, click the description box below and you'll see the ultimate manifestation playlist. Okay? And those videos will help adjust all that. I know Thunderbolt. So I don't care if you think I'm an alpha, beta, zeta, I will Thunderbolt anybody. I know how to produce volts of electricity and burn your skin with 3rd-degree burn. So I don't really care. Pika, bitch. I believe that. Okay, so with that being said, okay, I'm going to break down the next 2 weeks of this new moon. All right. And knowing that we are planting these seeds, right? This is quite literally just as simple as activating your imagination through your belief. Okay. So, more Kronos, more his father Kronos, but it's cool. I'm activating the zoo cycle. So, all right. So yeah. It could be Obatala, but I haven't had I've never been scratched really. But okay, so the new moon in Pisces is you activating your beliefs. We're doing that right now, right? So here's everything you believe. Now, the cool thing about this is as you are just sitting in these beliefs, and listen, this is all you have to do. Just sit down for the rest of today and tomorrow and just imagine everything as if it's here. And just go deeper into it and have more fun. Let it bring you life, because your subconscious is going to activate a reticulation system. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined. So just you sitting in that, we don't have to even say it's rewriting your brain. You are going to begin to experience this real time. So the moon going through Pisces, right, is actually going to give you this experience of what is beginning to happen real time. It's going to begin to shape your imagination. The computer system of Saturn will take what you are currently imagining, and you will be guided through synchronicities and dreams through this Saturn transit, through the moon Saturn. Saturn's going to shape this world, and it's going to now deposit this intention. You're going to start to understand the belief system and how to align the integrity of beliefs to this. And all you have to do is just stay in this imaginative state. That's it. Just imagine, keep imagining what it is, what you're breathing, what you're smelling. All right. Then what's going to happen is the moon is going to go into Aries. As the moon goes through Mercury and Neptune and the North Node, you're going to actively understand and feel the intertwining of these intentions with destiny itself. It's going to spell it out for you. And the North Node in Pisces is going to be you experiencing this actually happen. And this is where the constant of this process is your willingness, your willing, intentful maintenance of this belief. That's all. That's it. It's almost as if the universe is responding to your belief, and that is what's going to facilitate this. Okay. So, as it goes through Neptune, as it goes through, of course, Venus, and as it steps further through Chiron, this 30-degree angle in Aries is going to be the forward step in motion. The moon in Aries is going to help you understand what is the next step that we take in order to understand who you are believing these beliefs. Who is the person getting 3,000 a week, right? Who is double shot of Venus? How do I feel driving forward this belief? Okay. And then, of course, relative to that moon in Aries, that will square Mars in Cancer and adjust how you feel moving forward. This is where you're manifesting the power of this magic. Once we step into Taurus, we're now going to ground this magic. So the awareness of the unseen, you're going to sense through your five senses. The moon is going to innovate very unconventionally and radically how much more supernaturally and unexpectedly you feel into the extra dimensional physical mechanics of supernatural, unseen, metaphysical vibrations. And if it sounds sci-fi, that's welcome to the future, motherfucker. That's because it is. Okay, so like you're literally going to be innovating your five senses because you're actively experiencing supernatural facets of things you believed prior happening real time, faster than you're used to, quicker than you're used to, more fuller than you're used to. Almost like it's a game that you have full control over. And that's because you're remembering your natural state and you've always been this way. So this is the first part of the activation. It's going to smoothen out because Pisces is unstable. Aries is raw. All right. Very unfiltered. So Taurus is going to naturally smooth this experience out. It's going to ground it. So where we can start to taste it. This is where everything you're imagining is going to start to feel tangible just in time for the first quarter square, where the moon squaring this on Jupiter in Gemini is going to adjust your thought process so that you can align them with these new beliefs. Now that I believe I make $3,000 a week, everything that I'm thinking to support that has to expand. I can't think about someone who's making like less than 3K a week. Right now the way I speak has to reflect that. Okay, hurry up with my goddamn croissants now. I told you now, and give me 5 more. I'm a god. I am a god. Okay, I get it. Okay, like so you see how you are expanding your vocab, and it has to match the beliefs. You can't be fugazi. Anything that's fake, it's going to be called out through the square. All right, with chocolate on them. I don't care that I just told you this. Fix it now. Okay, they're going to call you arrogant. You're just finding yourself. That's not the truth. You're not arrogant. They don't peep the vision because they're muggles. So this is what's going to adjust your perspective. The seeds you're planting right now are going to break through the ground. And as they break through the as they break through the ground, it's going to now form a thought process that supports these new beliefs as you program this in your brain. Why is that crucial? Because even though Venus is now retrograding and will reevaluate what you love because it must match these beliefs, now the thoughts you've adjusted allow your feelings to align with these beliefs. And by the time the moon is on Mars, you're a lot more understanding about what you believe you wish for right now and how you want it to feel, how you feel this actively integrating and pushing forward your desires. Okay, that's going to lead into the moon in Leo, where we will have the King Cux, the Sun-Saturn conjunction. So the Sun-Saturn conjunction, right? First, we're going to have the King Cux. This is going to now creatively integrate what you believe, who you feel you are, the natural grounded quality of its value, what you think of these beliefs, and what about my thoughts have to align with these beliefs, how I feel I want to drive these beliefs forward, and now how do we make it pop? How creatively can we socially integrate these beliefs so we don't sound as delusional, or are we going to commit to the full delulu so we sound as delusional as possible towards it? Like, this is where you're going to really understand how you are understanding this more passionate strength of these beliefs. I call this the Disney aspect because this is what adds the flair and the pop. Pop, 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 pop. And then, of course, we're going to have the Sun-Saturn conjunction during the full moon in Virgo, where we will reconvene in 2 weeks. All right. So by this stage in 2 weeks, now you are understanding real time with details how the past 2 weeks you have been actively experiencing your magic create from your imagination to reality. That 2 weeks from now is going to harvest this new moon cycle that will prepare this 6-month transit to make you aware of all this. Okay. So the Sun-Saturn contract that we're going to have at 22 degrees is that final promise and fantasy. And the reason why that's very significant is this is also going to now end the previous clapback and activate this totality of everything you believe you can accomplish and bring you to this final sequence, the final code that we know through this contract is going to transition into this next world. Okay. By the time it comes back around, at least. And that's what brings us to, of course, the full moon. Okay. So I hope that during this period, you have been imagining everything that you wish to experience right now. I hope you understand that there's no limits to your potential and capacity to do such. And I hope you're ready because we really got it like that. So the underlying theme we have, I can't make this up, guys. Wow. The Magician. I can't make this up. The underlying theme we have is the Magician, guys. So like, this is literally everything we're saying. As above, so below. Like, you're getting ready to unlock more realization of yourself as an active, conscious participant and co-creator of this reality, where you literally just need to say the words, snap your fingers, you know what I'm saying? Like, really live your purpose and do what it is that represents who you are. You have all the skills, you have all the tools, everything you're imagining that you want, you have everything to make it real. So all you have to do is just be it fully. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Pick one card. This is the theme that you will choose, of course, to represent this final fantasy and realization. Okay. and what you're manifesting with this new magic. So if you pick card 1, okay, we do have the Sun. The magic you are manifesting is creating success in all areas of your life. It's opening up joy. It's having you step forward as the main character. All right, your skills and talents are going to bring light and joy to quite literally everybody. You heard me? I'm sorry. I have no business saying. I shouldn't even, yeah. But like, there you go. So the Sun card is definitely talking about not only this joy and this passion and this main character energy, but also the fun, right? I think it's going to open up your heart and you're going to be having so much more fun than you're used to having. Okay. So next we have Paltu, or card 2. I got Mercury on my sun right now. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So if you pick the second card, we have Temperance, Alchemy, the science of magic, thought, and principle. I just said that. I just literally said that. But I just made up that definition. But alchemy, I still want to go with that definition. So this is really good with the magician. Not only are you making your thoughts reality, but with alchemy, you've built a system and you have built a lifestyle that supports your magical abilities. And this is you're going to be able to really bring your life and other people's lives in balance. And it's going to really reflect on how you apply this in a myriad of situations. Temperance is so slept on. And I think it's because it's not the most understood. Even the way I'm explaining it doesn't do it justice. But Pile 2, this is really beautiful. It's like not really having your cake and eating it too. It kind of is, but I'm not going to say it is. It's more so like you being able to, moderate opposites and master magic on a much more meaningful level that's beyond just doing magic spells. All right. So Pile Tree. Can't even be surprised. We have the Lovers card. Pile 3, you're gonna connect with the one, your most compatible soulmate. If you picked card 3, this magic is gonna be shared sexually. That wasn't even me. Like the magic of the card just came through my voice. Pause. But like, yes. Yeah, Lovers back to back. That's Gemini. Thankfully, I didn't pick 3. That's hilarious. So like, it's putting you in a position to fully explore the sexual nature of not only your private parts, but your heart, your mind, connecting both, your passions. I feel like you're going to really immerse yourself in what you love to do. And for some of you, you're going to do it with someone who loves you too, and you love them. And that's beautiful. Oh my God. I don't know why that song just came out. Anyway, now that we're done, in conclusion, okay, all we have to do is, now that we've imagined it, let's take some time to regroup and imagine once again everything. Shout out to Starseed 365. Everything that we believe we want to happen right now. Okay. Beautiful. Now that we have 319 people live, all we're going to do right now is set the intention that all the people watching with us, their intentions and integrity all come true. Everything that everyone is wishing for, we wish comes true, and for the highest good of all. All right, in 3, 2, 1. We set the intention that everyone's wishes here right now all come true for the highest good of all. And so it is. So basically, and no, Goji, I think that was Legend of Zelda. So basically, we've activated it. So all you have to do, guys, okay, is once I end this broadcast, all you have to do over the next 2 weeks is to just build on this imagination. Just spend time imagining. That's it. That's it. You don't even really even have to believe it. Just spend time. Belief will just add fuel to the fire. Just spend time imagining, and now talk smug. Talk smug. Like, even if you have $0 in the bank, talk like you have $500 billion in the bank. Like, start calling other people broke. Even if you're broke as a joke, just be like, brokey, you don't even have half of my money in my account. All right, I don't have it. I don't have it in that account there. Don't worry about it. Just know I have billions somewhere. Just tell them you have it somewhere in some account somewhere. I have billions of dollars, brokey. Don't talk to me like you're close to me. And like, you can totally be condescending. Like, you're not, you can pretend you're not even broke. Just literally talk and think like you're the richest person ever. Because look at me. You're the richest person ever. You're an infinity here. Just it's in another account. If they ask you where, it's just in an account that can't be reported. You're too broke to understand. Just tell people they're too broke to understand. Tell them it's on the blockchain. Just be like, you wouldn't get it. You're not or say they're not on your level. That's also another good thing you can say. And that's just it. Just say there's no bank that can hold my riches. So they have, it's just somewhere. But you're broken. I'm not. Like, that's it. That's it. If when in doubt, just call people broke. That's it. And just talk man smug. And call them a muggle if you feel like it. That's it. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this for 2 weeks. Just stay in it. Just fully believe that it's true, because it is. It's happening right now. And congratulations. And until next time.